Hello, welcome to Living the Life Yoga. I'm Kim. So we're back into our Tuesday, Thursday classes, and I am away, so I've made a video for it. So hopefully it'll come out on time and I'll get it posted for you. So I'm going to be doing this again, and remember too, it is movement, it's stillness, it's a relaxation. But always check to make sure whatever we're doing feels good for you and your body. If you need to make some shifts, please do it. Listen to your body, know how you're feeling. As always, I've got a blanket, I've got a pillow, and any other props that you may like for your yoga class, please get them. So I'm going to invite you to find a comfortable spot to start your yoga class. And I'll meet you on the mat. So decide, do you want to be seated? Do you want to lay down? Is there a yoga posture that you love? Maybe you love child's pose. You find your really comfortable place. And when you're there, decide too if you'd like your eyes open or you'd like them closed. What's going to be your comfort? What feels good for you? And when you're there, you may want to take a few breaths to help yourself settle in, help yourself relax. And just noticing how your body's feeling at the moment. Is there anything that you think, I'm going to let go a bit, I can do it, it's okay. Just do a little checking in. Also notice how you're making connections with the mat or any props you might be using. And just checking in and noticing there. Notice your breath. As you inhale and you exhale, notice if there's an ease or an effort in the breath. In yoga, you think about yin, yang, that's at ease, that's effort. It's all those little opposites, that's our life. So see where you're at the moment. And then just noticing, if you'd like, you could have a hand on your chest, a hand on the belly, seated, laying, and if not, that's okay. But as you're breathing, see if you just notice or feel that shifting in the chest, lifting, the lowering. And do you notice any just little shifting in the belly? Maybe lifting, lowering too. And if you'd like, you could take your hands to your sides, seated or laying down, and they're just on the sides, a little bit of wrapped around on my ribs. And again, as you're breathing, noticing any little shifting in that rib cage. Does it feel like it's just kind of growing out to the sides, then releasing? If you want, you could leave a hand on the belly and chest or take them to your sides, you decide. But wherever you're at, noticing too, is there any little shifting in that lower back? just noticing as you breathe, the inhales and the exhales, all that movement in your body. It can be different too, depending on the breath. When we're busy or stressed, seems to be a little bit quicker and maybe just in our upper body as we're kind of getting everything, okay, let's get organized, let's go, go, go. However, as we calm and we relax, you can feel it down into the belly. And again, our breath switches and changes, so just see where you're at the moment. Inhaling and exhaling. So just continue to breathe and notice your body and where it is at the moment. You don't need to change anything. This is you checking in and seeing what's happening in your body and your breath right now. Now, I'm seated. I'm going to come down on my back. If you're there, do that. No rushing. And if you're already on the back, maybe you want to hug your knees into your chest. Where do you want to hug them? On your shins? On the backs? Just kind of checking in. And then I'm going to slowly start to do some circling. So I'm going to take my knees over to one side. And so see what's feeling good. Do you want to guide them with your hands, or is it maybe you want to do them without? So play around. Remember, it's always your yoga practice. Then I'm slowly going the other direction. Coming back to center, I'm going to release my left foot down onto the mat, and notice I still have my socks on. I'm going to take my right hand on about my knee, and my left hand could be out the side, resting on my belly. You decide where you'd like it. Then I'm going to use that right hand, I'm going to open up that right knee off to the side, and we'll take some breaths. Then I'm going to use that right hand, and now I'm going to circle that bent right knee around. Now, what I'm feeling and checking out is right in that hip joint. So you've got the top of the femur right in that joint. So just notice, is it smooth? Is there any little just things that feel different? Or maybe some sound effects. And you're checking in and noticing. But also the movement lubricates that joint, which is very helpful. Do a couple more. And then again, changing direction. So noticing here if there's any difference, going just a different direction. Do about 2 more. And then I'm going to come back through the center, hug the knee in, and you can take both hands there, and then I'm going to point and flex that foot and the toes. then doing some circling. So pick a direction to circle that foot. And then change. And I'm always noticing everything in my body, how it's working. And then from here, I'm going to take that right foot up towards the ceiling, and we'll go into half happy baby. So I could keep my hand on the back of my thigh and opening it up, and open up, take that knee out a bit. I could have my hand on the shin, or I could take it on the inside or the outside of the foot. And if I'm doing that, I can bring it in, just that little bit of opening, and maybe I want to rock a bit. And find when I rock, it might be a little bit more of a release. So just checking in there, and we'll take some breaths. And slowly I'm going to let go of that right foot, and if there's any other movement you do, go for it. And then I'm going to take that right foot down. I'm going to bring that left leg in again. You decide where you want to hug for a minute. And then slowly I'm going to have my left hand on it. I could bring my right hand wherever it feels comfy. And then using that left hand, I'm going to bring that bent left leg out to the side. Take some breaths. Again, noticing if there's any difference here. And then we'll start that circling again. So I'm going to just start to circle, pick a direction. Remember, you're lubricating and you're getting that opening into that hip joint. Notice if it's different on this side than the other. Usually I hear a little sound, it is a cartilage, and then it's sliding over, and it does a little noise. Or maybe it's just a sound in my body that I seem to get that hearing for, feeling of. Let's do one more, then change directions, and just notice, how is it feeling? Slowly come back through. And again, I'm going to point and flex my left foot, my toes. To me, this is different. Here's some little sound effects on the right side, but nothing here. And then I'm going to do some circling of the foot. And then go the other direction. And then we'll do that half happy baby. So I can take my hand on the back of the thigh, open it, and my back of my foot or bottom of my foot is up towards the ceiling. I can stay there. I reach to the calf, I reach on the inside or outside of the foot. And then just kind of feel. Just rock if you like. As I said, I find that's a nice little release. And we'll take some breaths. And then slowly releasing. Hug those knees in, hands where it feels comfy. On the back of the thighs, there's no tension on the knees, so if that's a better feeling for you, do that. So kind of find your happy. And then slowly, I'm going to finally take my socks off. I'm going to bring my feet down. And then I'm just reaching, we're going to do a little bridge. So I'm reaching down and I can just feel the edge of my heels. I've got my hands down by my sides, palms down. Then slowly I'm going to push into my feet, my knees coming forward, hips up. And I want to keep my knees lined up as much as I can with my feet. And then slowly release. And then pushing in, lifting up. Another thing I think about when I'm doing it, am I keeping that hip pelvis level, not shifting side to side? So just kind of check in there. And if you'd like, I can inhale coming up. And exhaling and release. And just even notice if you want to make connection all the way up with your spine. And then lowering, seeing what the connection is as well. And again, that breath and inhaling up and exhaling down. And just find that comfortable movement for you. And we'll do 4 more. And slowly, we're going to do 1 more and hold it. So I'm going to come all the way up, and I can bring my right hand under my left. And if you want, you can tuck your shoulders under, grasping the hands. And we'll see about taking 4 or 5 breaths. If it's too much, remember to come down. And then slowly release. And again, I'm going to hug those knees. And then if you'd like, you can roll over to one side, take a few breaths, or roll up. Find your good place. And then slowly, we're going to come into Sukhasana. Again, I could sit on my edge of my blanket. I find when I sit on the edge of a blanket or a cushion or something, I get that nice length in the spine. I mean, I can sit on the mat, but I find, oh, this feels comfortable. And also, it seems like a bit of a release in my hips and knees, so it's always interesting to check out. Just take a couple more breaths. And I'm going to do a little bit just moving of that neck back and forth. Again, this is something I do often, even if I'm laying in bed. And I'm just going to keep looking over to the right side for a few breaths. And slowly come back through the center and look over that left. And coming through the center, and a few shoulder rolls. other direction. Now, we're going to do a forward fold with some movement here in the Sukhasana. Might have done this with me before. It's always one I really quite like for some release in my hips and side body. So I'm starting, I've got my right leg in front. So we'll start there and just slowly, as we forward fold, I want to keep the length of the spine as I want my belly to come first as opposed to my head. So I start to come forward, and then you find where's your place. It could be hands down, forearms, or maybe it's a reach. You play around. Once you find your end point, then relax your shoulders, your head, and we'll take some breaths. And then let's slowly walk our hands over to the right side, and again, relax your body once you're there. And then we're going to walk over to the left. And again, see about letting your shoulders and head relax. And then all the way back through the center, a few breaths. And then slowly walk your hands up. And if there's something there that your body's asking you to do, please do it. And then I'm going to take my left foot in front, and we're going to do it all again. However, I find it feels different depending on what foot's in front. So do a little checking in our bodies. So again, get settled. If there's some shifting to do, please do it. And I'm going to slowly again walk forward. Once I'm there, then I'll release my shoulders and my head, and we'll do a few breaths. Then I'm going to walk over to the left side. Once I'm there, then I'm releasing, and now I'm checking. How does it feel different on your right side and your hip with a different leg in front? And then slowly walking over to the right side. And again, just check. I can just feel a tightness in that left hip. So I'm going to check your body. And then slowly come back through to center. A few breaths. And then slowly come all the way up. And now we're going to do that flow, seated flow, or you can always be standing, but we're going to go here. Now decide, do you want to change how you're seated? Do you want to go into hero's pose? What's going to be your comfort to do it? I think I'm going to go into hero's pose. Now I've got my folded blanket. I could sit on it, or I can sit on a bolster. Or I could come and sit right down on my heels, but remember, you can totally support your body. And then again, you decide how you'd like to. And if you want to stand up and do this instead, please do that. Nice inhale up, exhaling, twist to the right, Inhale up, twisting to the left. Inhale up, side bend to the right. Inhale up, side bend to the left. Inhale up, open your chest. Inhale up, come into that forward fold, a few breaths. Nice big inhale all the way up, twisting to the right. Inhale up, twist to the left. Inhale up, side bend to the right. Inhale up, side bend to the left. Inhale up, open your chest. Inhale up, come into a forward fold. One more, inhaling all the way up, exhaling, twisting to the right. Inhale up, twisting to the left. Inhale up, side bend to the right. Inhale up, side bend to the left. Inhale up, opening your chest. Inhale up, come into forward fold. And then slowly, I'm going to come all the way up. Now I'm just shifting. I'm still seated, so a little more seated today. I'm going to sit on just a low edge of my blanket, but you decide where you want to go. And I'm going to bring my legs forward. Whew. So just even a little movement feels always nice. Then we're going to do into Janusarasana. So more opening. It's that kind of day today. So I'm going to take my left leg out a bit, bring my right leg in. If something supporting under that knee feels better, kind of check it out. And then from here, I'm going to walk forward, take a few breaths. So we're going to do this. So all the different positions are going to be held, so about 3 minutes aside. So just some different versions into our yin. And then I'm slowly walking my hands over to that left leg, the straight leg, and just relax your foot, relax your body, coming down, and we'll hold it here. And remember, if it seems too much, come out and maybe you go back in again. Just feel that relaxation in your body. It's releasing the jaw and the shoulders. slowly walk my hands up and then twisting over to the right. Nice spine, few breaths. And I'm taking my left hand on the inside of the left leg, slowly coming over into a side bend. My hand can stay on the floor, my leg, my foot. That right arm can tuck behind your back, up and over, maybe another place. And we'll do 8 breaths here. And then slowly come all the way up. And my hands on the mat, take that right leg out, left leg in. Just a little movement, maybe it's a little rocking, a little jiggling. And then we're gonna come to the other side. So my right leg is just a little angle, and then I'm bringing that left foot in, and the left bottom of the foot is in that inner thigh. So decide where you wanna go, how close to your pelvis. Nice long spine again as we're coming into, so just kind of come that forward fold. And again, we'll move and shift over into those 3 parts in about 3 minutes. So just feel the release, see how you are. And slowly walk over to that right leg. And again, just doing a little shifting to feel comfortable. Just trying to notice any difference from side to side. Just how your body feels. It's always so interesting. And then slowly walk your hands and body up. I'm going to shift and twist over to the left for a few breaths. And then bringing my right hand inside that right leg, walking down, coming into the side bend. My left hand can come up and over, wrap it behind your back, and just kind of check in, see where you're at. And we'll do 8 breaths. And then slowly come all the way up. I'm going to take my hands back here, bring those feet down, and that little windshield wipering. So if we've created a little bit of tension, it's nice to release. And then slowly I'm going to bring those feet in, little Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. And just where do you want your hands? How close do you want your feet into your pelvis? And just nice length to the spine. We'll do some breaths. And then a little forward fold again. So my hands could stay on my legs, my feet, or walk down onto the mat or your floor. You decide where you want to go. Again, I've got that length in the spine, and I find a little shifting as I go. Ooh, and then I can relax my shoulders, my head. And let's do about 8 breaths. And then slowly start to bring yourself up. And now we're going to come on to tabletop. So slowly do that little shifting over. Ooh, look at, as soon as I did it, my toes are bent. So yeah, I'm going to shift back into that toe because I find it such a nice release for my toes and my feet, even my ankles. So we'll do a few breaths here. And slowly come all the way forward. Wiggle the toes or tap them. And slowly start to lower that spine. Bring that, lower your, I can't even go. Lower the behind, down, round your spine to the ceiling, chin to chest. Tailbone comes up, belly drops, and look ahead. See how far you want to do it. Then just find that nice cat-cow that feels good for you. A few more. If there's another movement, please do it. Body, and then slowly take those knees out and coming back into your child's pose. Start active, hands extended, elbows up, relaxing your head. We'll do about 5 breaths. And then you can release your hands, and we'll do about 8 more breaths, just relaxing, releasing. And then slowly reaching out. I'm going to bring my knees in, tuck the toes, coming into a downward facing dog. Add that movement. But also, this is such a nice release into the backs of your legs and your feet. Just checking in. And slowly shift into plank. Bend the knees, come back into down dog. And then slowly again, shift into your plank. Couple breaths. Remember, your knees can go down in plank too.
One more time, up into downward facing dog. And one more time into plank. Then releasing the knees and the toes. Again, open your knees, bringing those big toes together. Come into our child's pose. Now this time I'm going to walk the left arm under the right, coming into a little twist and shoulder bend. Shoulder opening. So my left palm is up. And we'll take about 8 breaths. Then bring that left arm out, extend it, and take the right arm under the left. Do that little twist, right palm up, 8 breaths. And then bring that right arm up. Any little movement or shifting. And then slowly coming up. And then we're going to go onto our backs into Shavasana. I'll stay seated, but you find a relaxing place to sit or to go and settle. And find that comfort. And remember, if you like to stay here longer, stay here longer. You do not need to come up when I am done. And just find that comfort and settling in. Allowing your eyes to comfortably close and come down into your breath, into your body, relaxing your belly and soothing your mind. Feel that support beneath you, connecting with the ground below, and let it take your weight. Become aware of the sounds around you. Let them be there. Notice the light and shade there touching the surface of your body. Sense the sky above, and the horizon stretching all the way around you, the earth below supporting you. Allow your mind to empty what it no longer needs to hold on to. Let it go. Flow out and away. Allow your body to release what it no longer needs to hold on to. Let it go. Flow out and away. And draw yourself back from where you've been in your day or your evening. Draw your energies back to your center and ground yourself in the moment here. Begin to sense the space around you. Breathe with the space and become aware of the rise and fall of your breath. It's coming and going, the sensation, the sound, the temperature. Breathe down to where the weight of your body rests, feeling the base of your spine to your root, your chakra of belonging. Breathe into your root, let it soften and gently expand your breath. Just noticing that softening and gently expanding again, taking in the nourishment and life force energy. Allow your root to connect down to ground level, deep into the earth. Inviting that color red, the color of the earth, and bathe your root with red, empowering, embodying, grounding you in the here and now. Let your root take what it needs and say the words, I am here, I have the right to be here as I am, and the earth supports me. And just allow that awareness to move through your body, noticing just everything in your body as you're gently breathing and relaxing. And just shifting and noticing. And remember, you can stay longer if that feels good. Just noticing slowly your whole body and just saying the words, I am whole and I am perfect as I am. Allowing the energy of words to bathe your body, mind, emotion, spirit, and take what you need. And then just in time, become aware of the air on the surface of your body, the sounds around you, near and in the distance. Just becoming aware of the support underneath you, your body, your mind, your breath. Slowly add some movement. And you're hugging those knees again. Shifting and moving. Remember, you can stay down if you'd like, or if you, it's okay, roll over to one side for a few breaths. And then slowly bring yourself up to seated. Bringing your arms out, nice big inhale all the way up. And then exhale, coming into prayer. Well, thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Thank yourself for taking time for you. And just taking care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Namaste. Thank you. Take care, everyone. And we will definitely see you again soon.